A local arts organization is celebrating a major milestone. This week, the Lyric Theatre Company is raising the curtain on its 50th anniversary season. We checked out a recent rehearsal and have a look back at the nonprofit's history and a look forward to its future.
You can chronicle your life by it.
While she works in the Lyric Theatre Company's prop room, longtime volunteer Donna Riera does a lot of thinking back on a lot of happy memories from 5 decades with the nonprofit.
Some of my closest friends are from Lyric.
In 1974, she was a high school senior working to paint sets for Lyric's first ever show, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
We became a community of theater people with one common goal, and that was the love of theater.
In those early years, members did more than put on musicals. They also helped breathe new life into a crumbling old movie theater, the landmark Flynn Theatre, today a downtown Burlington gem.
Try this.
Fast forward to this 50th anniversary season for Lyric.
It's a family. We're a family.
When it stages The Prom, an upbeat story of love and LGBTQ+ acceptance at a high school in a conservative community. And Donna's doing a lot of looking forward, too.
We also have so many new people. We always highlight in our program the new people. And for The Prom, we have quite a few new people in the family.
One of those new people
It's going great.
is Brittany Malik.
Just the level of showmanship that was brought by Lyric was unmatched in my mind.
Who knew she wanted to audition for The Prom after seeing previous Lyric shows as an audience member.
And I'm like, I need to make sure I get into a Lyric show because that is like a pinnacle of learning the art up here, I think. I did the thing I said I was going to do. I did it.
That new blood is vital for the organization at its half-century mark.
I think Lyric is always going to be a really special place for people to gather and create.
Says Executive Director Erin Everts, who points out small and regional theater companies nationwide are in really challenging times right now. Many are staging fewer shows as they grapple with rising costs and changing consumer habits. Some theatergoers, especially older ticket buyers, still seem cautious about crowds after the COVID-19 pandemic.
Across the country, theaters are shuttering, and that's really sad. Community theaters are some of the first to go.
But she's confident Lyric's deep support, coupled with new partnerships, will keep it a vibrant part of cultural life in the Burlington area. Donna Riera bets for another 50 seasons and more.
It's the thing in my life that I've done the most, the longest.
Instead of giving
It's nice to be able to reflect back and see how far we've come.
give it some zazz.
Now, Lyric is staging The Wizard of Oz in the spring, but first, its presentation of The Prom opens this Thursday at the Flynn, running for 5 performances, Thursday through Sunday. Tickets range from $20 to $49 and are available through the Flynn box office, so there's lots more information, of course, on the Flynn website.
That was just such a great story, really capturing the spirit of Lyric. And Jack, you mentioned partnerships. Tell us more about that.
Well, one of the big partnerships is with the Vermont Symphony Orchestra. They're teaming up for a concert version of The Sound of Music in Stowe at the famous Trapp Family Lodge. I know you got your tickets. I just got mine. That is going to be the last show in Lyric's 50th season and the first show in the VSO's 90th season. And by the way, several Lyric alums have gone on to have roles on Broadway and many more in national touring productions. So that's certainly a feather in Lyric's cap this 50th season.
Definitely. Great way to experience the arts right here at home.
Indeed.